Hey guys, welcome back to Westtrend TV. It's your sister Eunice in the house, and we have
Iris!
Yes! Yay! It's the very first time that we're filming together, so I'm extra excited today. Alright, if you haven't seen our last episode of Do and Don'ts about vitamin A, please go check it out over there. And Iris,
Yes.
Annie has a question for you.
Oh, okay. I'm nervous.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so what is the most important skincare routine for you?
Because I'm a huge beauty girl and I love putting on makeup, actually, I think cleansing is so important because I wear so much makeup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think every single step of skincare routine is very important. However, the most important thing is cleansing, and that's what we're going to be talking about today.
Let's go over this checklist together. I'm only satisfied when my face is squeaky clean. I don't necessarily use lip and eye remover. I find that there is residue left once I wipe my face with a cotton pad with toner. I wash my face with only water on days I'm not wearing makeup. If you had a tick for any of these, then don't leave, you must be watching.
Do number 1, choosing a cleanser that suits your skin type. So Iris, when you are buying a cleanser, what do you look for?
I think I look for the main ingredient because I know what ingredients suit my skin best. So other than like the scent, I'm kind of guilty of that, but I think I look for the main ingredient the most.
Smart. Yes, we actually ran a survey on our community tab and we asked everyone, what do you guys look for when you guys look for a cleanser or when you're buying a cleanser? And a lot of people voted that they look for cleansers that suits their skin types. So personal preference, of course, is so important. However, choosing the perfect cleanser for your skin type is very important.
And so we have prepared many various cleansers for you right here.
Yay!
Ta-da! But which of these are going to suit our skin type?
Great question. First and foremost, you have to double cleanse. So if you wear up to your makeup or even up to your sunscreen step, most of the products out in the market will not be able to effectively remove the makeup and sunscreen if you just cleanse once.
The most important problem is that here we have so many cleansing products. Here we have cleansing oils, cleansing foams, cleansing tissues, balms, waters, and lip and eye removers.
Wow.
It's just too hard. How are we gonna know that which product is going to be suitable for our skin type?
Great question. So if you do have dry skin type like myself, yes, then I do want to recommend cleansing oils or cleansing creams. Rather than cleansing lotions, cleansing creams have a thicker, more rich viscosity, and of course they contain oil, which effectively removes all the makeup and all the sunscreen. However, sometimes it can be a little bit annoying because you do have to rinse off or like wipe off the first layer with a tissue. So if you do want a more simple step, I do want to recommend cleansing oils. So, ta-da!
Ooh,
Are you ready?
So cute!
It kind of looks like Iris.
Is that a compliment?
Yes!
Yes! Okay.
Our producer actually drew this for us, and we're gonna show you. So, I personally really love cleansing oils. Thank you, assistant. Thank you.
Assistant Iris.
And the best thing about cleansing oils, and the most important thing, is that you have to remember to massage really well. So once you put it on your face, you have to massage thoroughly. And this is all waterproof makeup. The good thing about cleansing oils too is it gets rid of all the sunscreen, all the waterproof makeups. Ooh, look.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Iris.
Goodbye, Iris.
Okay, so you have to massage it in thoroughly like this. And the most important thing is, as you put lukewarm water on, it's gonna turn into this white, milky texture where it emulsifies everything really well. Look at that.
This is satisfying to watch.
Right?
That is eye candy.
So nice. I love it when it turns into this white, milky color. Look at this. Ta-da!
Ooh.
So it keeps your skin hydrated and it gets rid of all the impurities and all your makeup. So it's really good for dry skin types. Please note that when you're using a cleansing oil, your hands has to be completely dry. If it's wet, then it's actually gonna dilute the cleansing oil, making it less effective for the cleansing effect. So make sure when you use cleansing oils that it's completely dry.
But if you don't like the feeling of oil dripping down your face, like you know when you're washing your face and water starts dripping down your elbows, I hate that so much, then try to use a cleansing balm. And now, This time we have a face that looks like Eunice. And we're gonna get rid of Eunice now. So I'm gonna try using a balm. So a cleansing balm is just a solidified version of cleansing oils. That's just so satisfying, the surface.
Yes.
And you gotta be clean, right? Guys, use a spatula. And I'm just going to grab a nice amount.
The first time you scoop it, you're like, yes.
Smells good. And then on Eunice, here we go. And I am going to rub. And this doesn't drop like the cleansing oil, so this is going to be convenient for those of you guys who hate that dripping feeling.
Definitely.
And also, it's going to be more moisturizing and hydrating your skin. So while you're cleansing, you're moisturizing at the same time. And I feel like it feels less oilier.
Right.
Maybe because it's like solidified,
Right.
and already we have Eunice gone.
없어.
And we have, yes, black chunks. And once it's all melted, you're gonna just whoosh whoosh massage. And if you have sensitive skin, you might want to melt the balm on your palms first before actually just wiping it away and putting it directly onto your skin.
That's such a great tip.
And ta-dum-dum, ta-da, nothing's left.
However, it doesn't mean that if you do have oily skin types that you cannot use a cleansing balm or a cleansing oil. You just have to remember to rinse it off thoroughly, and we highly want to recommend that you double cleanse because you can get breakouts or you can get milia.
Right, and that's why we recommend oils and balms to those of you guys who have dry skin more than oily skin, who has to be extra careful with oil. And for you guys like moi this time, if you have oily or combination skin, we recommend you use cleansing waters or cleansing lotions and milks. Eunice, have you, the huge skin junkie that I know, heard of micellar water?
Why, yes, Iris.
Yes, you have, of course. That was a very lame question.
No, but I really like it during the summertime because I feel like you don't want to use any like heavy textures.
Oily stuff.
Yes, definitely. So for the summertime, I think my hands keep on going to that.
So the micelle molecules in micellar water are both hydrophilic and oleophilic, which mean they attract oil and water and the impurities. And that's how the procedure works on your face as well. So it's attracting all the oil, the water, and impurities. And the best thing is that you can just put it on your face, just wipe, and you don't have to rinse. So if you're lazy, it's perfect for you. But again, if you're wearing thick makeup or if you're wearing waterproof makeup, it's not going to get rid of those thick makeup, so you need to use a lip and eye cleanser. Okay, so we have a new face here. Hi! You're gonna be gone soon.
Who is it?
This is Adriana.
Adriana, hello.
Hi, Adriana. Because we said cleansing waters don't really work effectively on removing waterproof makeup, I'm actually going to go first with a lip and eye remover. And yes, you are my assistant this time. And I'm going to shake the lip and eye remover. And just remove the point makeup.
Easy.
Yes, easy, easy. I've removed the point makeup, but I still have residue on it. So, like we said before, cleansing waters work instead of water. So I am just going to remove the rest, like I would rinse my face with clean water. So I wet my round, and poof. And this just adds the refreshness. And I don't have to rinse with water, which is perfect. But once again, if you have sensitive skin, I might just recommend you guys to just stay safe and rinse with water, because every different kind of cleansing water includes different ingredients. So I would just give it a rinse just to make sure that the ingredient in the cleansing water isn't going to irritate your skin. And now for cleansing milks and cleansing lotions, they have a lighter viscosity than any other cleansing products we told you about today, and that's why we recommend it for oily and combination skin, because you want to stay away from oil best as you can. But just like the cleansing water we have here, they don't work effectively in actually removing the makeup, so you have to double cleanse too.
Alright, and we also have cleansing pads and cleansing tissues, which makes our life so much easier. Yes. So especially if you're outside, you're reapplying your makeup, or you are in the woods or something.
Woods.
You're in the jungle.
Yes.
And you can't cleanse. Like there's no water. You know, you have to do your cleansing really fast. Then cleansing tissues and pads just make your life so much easier. And also with cleansing pads, you also have an embossed side, which makes it so easy to remove dead skin cells at the same time. However, we do have to keep in mind that these, the pads and the tissues, are not as effective as cleansing oils.
No.
So if you do use cleansing tissues or cleansing pads, just remember you have to double cleanse.
Double cleanse. So we have to choose our cleansers now, and we've had a run through for all different types of skin types, but let me just tell you, you guys should be choosing your cleansers separately, so at least two. One for days you're wearing makeup and one for days that you're not wearing makeup.
When you're using a cleanser that has a powerful cleansing effect, it can be too harsh for your skin, and also it can remove the necessary oil that you need on your skin. So this can make your skin even more dry. And with dry skin types, because you have low sebum production, that's why you get a lot of buildup of dead skin cells in your hair follicles. So it's really important to use a cleanser that has a very gentle exfoliating ingredient. So we do want to recommend this cleanser right here. So as the name itself, it has Duo, two different types of really gentle exfoliants. And one is LHA and the other one is PHA. And PHA has a large molecular size, which helps it to sink into your skin much slower. So it only actually exfoliates the surface of your skin, which makes it super gentle for your skin. So we want to highly recommend it for sensitive skin types and dry skin types.
For oily skin types, we recommend you use a cleanser that's going to control your sebum production. This charcoal powder in this soap is going to help exfoliate while also absorbing sebum.
But some people do say that it's not good to use a soap for your face, right?
And I've heard that too, but that's because they're alkaline soaps, and alkaline soaps have alkaline agents in them, which mean they're going to have a strong cleansing effect. And that's just going to strip down the walls of your face, and it's going to strip down all the oils that you actually need on your face. And that's a big no-no. We don't want you to have dry skin. I mean, dry skin, oily skin, it's all stressful, but don't strip down the walls of your skin. But actually, soaps that were developed for facial cleansing, they don't have this problem because they were made to do the job. It was made to do the job, and it's developed with mineral oils and ingredients that are just going to keep the adequate amount of oil that should be left on the surface of your face, while also cleansing the oil that shouldn't be on your face. So it's like catching two birds, hydrating and also cleansing. If you have combination skin where your T-zone is still producing sebum but your cheeks are super dry, we recommend you use a cleanser that is going to help with this problem. For example, a foam and cleanser that has a gentle, dense, but very rich foam, or a low irritating gel product. And after cleansing, you can apply oily skin type skincare to only your T-zone because obviously your cheeks are going to be dry. And we also recommend you look for the pH level so that it's going to maintain the pH level on your skin.
Do number 2, make enough bubbles. So I know that all of our wish trenders out there are beauty gurus. So this might be like a duh. However, it's really important to make large amounts of bubbles because once you have it very volumed up and cushiony, it acts as like a cushion between our skin and the palm of our hands. So it actually helps to lessen the irritation.
But aren't there products that don't lather up as well?
You're right. So low pH cleansers are like that. So it doesn't really lather up easily or a lot if you compare it with alkaline cleansers. And also it has less powerful cleansing effect. However, the cleansers that actually foam up a lot, it has large amounts of surfactants in it. So it'll be the best if we can find a cleanser that has absolutely no surfactants, but you know, that can be kind of difficult.
Well then, how are we gonna make so much bubbles with just a small amount of product?
Right, good question. So it's really important to make that cushiony, voluptuous foam. How do you usually make foam?
With my wet hands?
With your beautiful hands?
Yes!
So today, dun, 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 we have some beautiful tools here that you can actually use for low pH cleansers or any cleansers you have out there to make thick and rich bubbles. Okay, so let's try this out.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna use this beautiful soap net looking soap net maker.
And I am going to use this foam maker technology these days.
Yes, okay, so I'm gonna
spread it.
And do 1 pump.
Okay, we're doing 1 pump each.
1 pump.
Okay.
Do you want to do it too?
Yes, I'm
You
going
need
to
some
add
water, yeah?
just a little bit of water up to the line where it says water. And then 1 pump.
Perfect.
Woo! Close the lid.
Comes up pretty nicely. We're working. Work. Oh. Ooh. How is it?
This
Ooh.
weird but satisfying.
It foams up a lot. Look. Look at that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
look how dense it is.
It is. It's
It
like
doesn't
those,
fall.
It's like those thick foams. Ooh, nice. Ooh, look at this. So cushiony. And I can't believe it foamed up this much. Nice.
I feel like it's better when it comes to hygiene because you're not actually touching it with your hands and it's so dense. Like, ooh.
It's really thick.
Let's see the difference now.
Wow. Oh, it looks different too.
Yeah, you see how dense this one is? I feel like it's because it has less less touches with like the actual tool itself because the net is actually like wet and there's lots of surface on it. So what do you think about your tool?
Oh, it's awesome.
It's awesome? Oh, you like it? Oh, it's your new toy!
I like it.
Ooh.
What about yours?
I feel like it gives me the best product, the best results, but if you're lazy,
Yeah.
it's too much to do this twice a day.
Same. I will have to dry this all the time just to keep it sanitized.
So pros and cons.
Pros and cons. It'll be awesome if you have these 2 amazing tools at home to lather up. But if not, if it's just too much work for you or simply if you don't have it at home, there are those automatic cleansers that you push and it just foams up automatically. So it just makes life easier.
Day 3. Proper use of cleansing tools. So we've introduced many different types of tools for you guys, but what's really important is that you take proper care of these. Like, the cleansing part isn't finished. Like, you have to cleanse your tools as well. Especially like towels and sponges. These are so common and so many people use them, but it's so important that you actually properly clean these tools because if there's bacteria on these and you just put it straight on your face, no.
I don't want to imagine.
No, just, yeah, let's stop talking about that. But you have to rinse them and you have to make sure they're dry. So try to keep them outside the bathroom so it's not in a humid environment because bacteria, we've said this so many times in our other videos on Wishun TV, bacteria lives in humid areas. So if your tools are wet, bacteria is going to move around and spread around so easily. And especially sea sponges. A lot of you guys use sea sponges, and because there's holes on the surface of the sea sponge, you have to thoroughly wash them in between all the holes so that there isn't any residue of the products left. And if the surface is looking rough, then that means you have to get a new sponge.
Ooh, if you think about it, how much bacteria there is, it's pretty gross, right? So you do really have to cleanse it really properly. That's very important. However, these days I kind of ran into these lovely
Fancy!
these brushes, and they're made out of silicone, which makes life so much easier. So you don't have to really take care of them like always. You just have to rinse it off, and that's all you need to do. And this one, yeah. Do you feel it?
So fancy.
Yeah.
Technology these
Yes.
days.
It has like a slight vibration. So this cleanser is really amazing to get rid of all the cleanser, and the vibrations really help to just get all the gunk out of your pores. So it makes cleansing much faster and much easier. Don't number 1. Are low pH cleansers really good?
So many people search for low pH cleansers, but do they actually do their job? Like, is it absolutely that good?
Great question. To get straight to the point, no, you don't have to use a low pH cleanser all the time. Our skin has a low pH level naturally, which is 5.5 to 6. And any cleansers that has similar pH level is called a low pH cleanser. Usually, low pH cleansers that contain acids such as AHA or BHA really helps to maintain the low pH level of our skin. But they are less effective if you just look at the cleansing effect alone. And also another con may be that it doesn't lather up as well as other cleansers out there. And there's another con, but I personally like this, but some people don't. And you know that some cleansers give you that slimy feeling afterwards? Yeah?
I don't like
you
that.
don't like it? Some people like that kind of cleansed, fresh feeling, but I like that slimy, hydrated feeling.
Ooh.
So low pH cleansers do tend to give you that slimy feeling afterwards. Alkalescent cleansers can feel really refreshing because it thoroughly does the cleansing job much better, and also it lathers up much better. However, if you do overuse it, it can alkalize our skin, and also it does have a higher pH level than our skin. So there's definitely the pros and cons, so it can get a little bit tricky.
If you have healthy skin, it's not necessary for you to search for a cleanser that has a similar pH level to your skin. So what it does is the sebum layer of your skin actually protects the pH level of your skin, the pH layer, so it's going to prevent the bacteria and moisture from evaporating. So if you are paying attention to your normal skincare at times and you are maintaining your pH level, it's fine. You don't have to look for a cleanser with a low pH level. But if your skin is sensitive, of course, or if your skin barriers are damaged, please stay away from the alkalescent cleansers.
The most important thing is not to irritate your skin, and make sure that you thoroughly get rid of all the makeup and sunscreen off. Also, at the same time, you have to consider your skin condition, so just keep that in mind.
Don't 2. Finish up with cold water to shrink pores. So I heard so many people are talking about this, but finishing your cleansing set with cold water will shrink your pores. Is it true?
Okay, to tell you guys right off the bat, I know that some moisture trenders are actually doing this.
Yes.
And it feels like it's really gonna tighten our pores. I know what you mean. However, sadly, this is only temporary. So it's not a permanent thing to tighten your pores. So please remember that you do have to use lukewarm water, because number one, it can actually irritate your skin. If your skin becomes really cold and hot, you can actually contrast, expand the vessels, so your skin can actually lose elasticity. So it can, later on down the line, can be bad for your skin. And the second thing is, if you're using cold water, it can be difficult to rinse out all the impurities and all the gunk, all our makeup and sunscreens, and it can irritate our skin. So please remember that using cold water can irritate your skin. It can cause a lot of skin problems. So keep that in mind, and always use lukewarm water.
Hot water is not allowed in this club. Hot water and cold water, say bye to that. Stay with lukewarm water. Don't 3. It's good to double cleanse. As the pollution in our environment is getting more severe, sadly, many of you guys are double cleansing even on days you're not wearing makeup or sunscreen. Now let's think about it. It won't make our skin clean because you're double cleansing. Like right off the bat, it is going to make your skin clean, but it's going to be making it too clean. You still need that necessary oil and just all the cells, skin cells on your face that are like supposed to make your skin look healthy. But when you're double cleansing, even without sunscreen or makeup on, then you're getting rid of that and once again stripping down the natural barriers of your skin. So it's important you just wash your face once with the cleanser that is suitable for your skin. And also, if you have acne or if you have any inflammations, don't rub thinking that it's going to help clean it, because it's just going to irritate it, guys.
Yes, so cleansing too often can actually irritate your skin, and like Iris said, it can actually remove the necessary moisture and skin barrier and all the goodness, you know, that we need. So it's important to only cleanse in the morning and night, just twice a day.
But I have a question. What if you're living in an environment with high heat, or you're sweating after working out?
It's true, that's true. Because sometimes when you go work out and you're just nasty.
A gunk, yes.
Yes, and you really have to take a nice shower. Yeah, those times it's fine. You can do maybe 3 cleanses a day, and that's fine. It can be different for every single person, but just make sure to not overdo it. I feel like I learned so much today, and it was so fun to film with you.
It was an honor. Eunice, it was an honor. So today, this is what we had. We had 6 do's and don'ts to look into how to cleanse thoroughly, the proper cleansing routine. what did you guys think of our helpful tips today?
I hope that it was helpful.
Yes, please let us know.
Yes.
And do you want to listen to us like a radio without using any data? Check out our podcast. The link will be in the description below.
Yes, so if you have any questions about today's topic, please leave it in the comments below. And also one more thing, let's say that you have other skincare concerns like blackheads, acne, or whatever. Don't forget to type it, Wish Trend TV blackheads, Wish Trend TV acne, and just ask us and find our videos. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Bye!
Bye-bye! Bye!